everyone kind of knows who you are at this point. You were on television at the Texas Georgia game. I assume you're a student at UT, correct?
Yeah, I'm a sophomore right now. They call it government here at UT. It's political science. It's the same major. Yeah. So I want to pre-law, also a business minor, a Jefferson Scholars student. So yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, like, what made you decide to go to UT? You're not from Texas, right?
No, I'm from Los Angeles actually. Funny enough, for me it was between three schools. It was UCSB, Wake Forest, and then UT. And uh, for me, it was actually the idea of coming to a big football school that really attracted me to UT. I just love the sort of like pomp and circumstance that comes with the games. And I think that when you have a school with such a passionate fan base for such an amazing sport, it really drives like school spirit. And that's something that really just attracted me to the school in general. So yeah, I'd say that was a
Okay.
deciding factor for UT.
Gotcha. So you're at UT now. I want to fast forward to, the moment that we're all talking about. Walk me through the moment that you had realized that you had gone viral on Twitter.
Um, well, I know by now there's videos of me out there, but it was astonishing really because I'm sitting there watching the game, absolutely crushed by what I'm witnessing, and everyone around me is on their phones, and I kind of turn around and I'm like, why is everyone on their phones? The game's still going, there's still time to maybe we can make a comeback. And I turn around, they go, Walter, you're a meme. That's what they tell me. They go, Walter, you're a meme. And I'm sitting here absolutely astonished because I'm like, how could I be a meme? I just was watching a football game, right? And I have all these different people showing me these Twitter posts, and people are already commenting on them, comparing me to people like Conway Twitty and Syndrome, Butthead, and I'm just sat there like, you've got to be kidding me. I've already lost tonight, and now I'm getting turned into a meme all over the internet. Really? Like, I was astonished, really. But yeah, that was the moment. Yeah.
That's awesome. I just want to get so clearly the reason why everyone why you're going Twitter is your hairstyle. So everyone wants to know: do you get your hair from your mom's side, your dad's side? What's the story there?
You know what? I think I get it from my mom's side. She also has pretty thick hair. Real luscious, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, uh, People always tell me if I was born in like the 80s, I'd have the perfect hair for it. I'd have a real pompadour. But I used to put my hair over in this terrible side part. I was in fifth grade and I was doing that, and everyone was comparing me to, I remember I got a lot of comparisons to like Trump, because he was running in 2016, and everyone was going crazy over that. And I've kind of just stopped doing that and just said, you know what, I'm gonna let my hair do what it's gonna do. So I tell you, I get up, I wash my hair, and it dries like this. There's nothing else to it. It's
You walked
just
into my next part was just like people. I want to know like what's the hair care routine?
it is it is 2-in-1 shampoo. I wash my hair every morning and I let it dry, and it just sticks straight up. I tell you what, it has a mind of its own, and there's just no way I can control it. Just,
What's the brand?
it's Dial.
Dial 2-in-1. There you go.
Yeah,
They need to get you an NIL deal.
yeah. Hey, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
And then, I mean, with this whole it's going crazy on social media. People are talking about they want you to go on the Talk to a podcast and they want to get you hooked up with McConaughey and stuff like that. Like, have you had any interesting people reach out to you since this has happened?
I've had a lot of people reach out to me. I've been alert. I've been told that the Shane Gillis thing is really mind-numbing if that's true. I haven't had really anybody like McConaughey level reach out to me yet, which I'm hoping that's still coming. Um, but I'm honestly just excited to have the fame right now. I'm just there's a lot of people. Okay, when this first happened to me, a lot of people came up and they were sort of making jokes, and all my friends were like, dude, your syndrome, dude, your Conway Twitty, and then it sort of kind of started getting a little bit more and bigger, and they started seeing how not all the internet is a very nice place, and there can be a lot
Mhm.
of hurtful things said on there. So they kind of turned into this more of a comforting thing, and then I just kind of learned to accept it. You can't stop what's on the internet. You just got to roll with it. So for me, that's the mentality I'm taking into this. I'm just going to roll with it. So whatever comes my way, I'm more than happy to take advantage of. I'd obviously love to grow my brand and turn this into something bigger than myself. But yeah, that's just sort of how I'm choosing to look at this opportunity.
How has your life changed on campus since that happened?
It it has gotten progressively crazier. It started off with not a lot of change for the first 2 days, after the game. When it really started to hit me was Monday. I got stalked by a person for a photograph, and that might seem like a small thing, but it just sort of spiraled out of control from there. I've been getting applause whenever I walk into class. I was walking down the street the other day, and somebody full stop pointed at me and just screams, "There's the meme!" And it was just, it's a surreal experience to have people who you've never met, you've never talked to, recognize you, and then ask for your picture. I mean, that really is like, it's hard to articulate how crazy of an experience that is, really.
Yeah, and I mean, you probably have seen this. I saw that you went to the volleyball game. Was it last night? The Barstool folks are having a little fun with it, and they're like, "Ah, bro's 0-2. They lost both the games." Like, do you have have you gone to a game where Texas has won?
Yeah, okay. I'm so glad you bring that up. People are acting like the only two Texas games I've been to are the two I've been photographed at. I've gone to every single Texas home football game except for one since I've been a freshman. So I have by far a winning record when it comes to Texas sports, okay? At least in games that I've attended. So I may be 0-2 recently, but I have absolute confidence that we're going to turn that around at Vanderbilt. And then when they come back to play Florida, I will be there and we will win. I have faith.
Did you make it up for the Red River Rivalry game up here in Dallas?
I did. I was there for the Red River Rivalry game. I have a post on my Instagram actually of a total dad selfie that I took in the upper bowl there. So I was there for that one when we won at least.
What was that like? I mean, usually the year before it was an 11 a.m. game. This year it was 12:30,
Yeah.
or not 12:30, 2:30. Like, how was that from your perspective?
Well, I mean, I thought it was fantastic. I'm in a fraternity, so the wake up on the day after for the game is always brutal when it's at 11 a.m. So the 2:30 game was a welcome change. I have to admit, I am loving the later game times. I know that kind of comes with being in the SEC and getting these more prime time spots on television, and so you just get these awesome later game times. So I absolutely love the time change. Yeah.
And then to continue the like fun like side of this, I mean, you're very popular on social media. Have what's the newsroom is dying to know the lady situation. Are you single? What's like? Have you gotten some offers? Like, what's that like?
You know, I am single. Um, if there are offers that are out there, send them my way. I mean, why not? Yeah, I've gotten a lot of comparisons to Conway Twitty, so I'm scared that maybe grandmas are gonna start hitting me up, but I'm more interested in girls my age. I'm 20, sophomore in college, so if there are people out there interested, I'm more than happy to entertain it. But yeah.
That's awesome. Another funny thing they wanted me to ask you about was regarding your hair. Is there goes the saying, the higher the hair, the closer to God. Has anyone told you about that?
I've seen so many comments telling me that, I've seen so many comments saying, I guess everything really is bigger in Texas, referring to my hair, or and yeah, of course, I've seen the hair comments too, closer to God. Yeah. I love them really. I'm gonna be honest. I'm reading these comments now. At first, I took it as, I was taking it a little bit too personally. And then I really just started to realize that it's just people having fun. If people can laugh at my hair, if I can make somebody laugh, why not? If it's at my expense, there's nothing you can do about it, you know? So that's
Yeah.
just kind of how I'm looking at it all.
I don't know if I read this because I think where I saw it first was the Daily Mail that you did an interview with them, and I don't remember if it was in there or not. But I thought I read it said that you were thinking about cutting your hair. Is that out of the question now? Are we gonna let it go? You know?
You know, I'm looking at a lot of different options personally. Obviously, something that I'm passionate about, and I talked about this in the Daily Mail interview, is giving. And I know
Hmm.
that for me personally, cancer is a big issue in my family. And what I said in the Daily Mail interview is that if there was ever an opportunity, maybe towards the end of this football season, maybe if Texas makes like the SEC championship or wins the Natty or something like that, that if there was an opportunity for me to cut my hair for cancer research purposes and turn this into an amazing fundraising opportunity, that'd be something that I'd be very, very willing to do. But yeah, for the near future at least, the hair is here to stay. Um, I, you know, seeing as this has brought me all the good stuff that comes with the fame, I think it'd be a shame to get rid of it now. But yeah, so for the foreseeable future, the hair is here to stay.
Cool. I mean that's great that you want to try to like turn it into something good. Is there any other like kind of charitable things that you're like looking at or trying to like capitalize with?
Well, for my own fraternity, we do a lot of different volunteering opportunities. I just recently set up a clothes drive with the UT Outpost, which is a food bank on campus here. I'm obviously very passionate about giving. So any real charity organization that thinks they could find a use for me in any way, I'd be more than happy to work with them. Uh, you know, in terms of my own personal, fame here and what I might want to turn it into, I'm still exploring a lot of different options. Uh, I know podcast keeps getting thrown around. Like, I don't know, there's already so many of those out there, but if people care about what I have to say, maybe I'd start one there. I'm passionate about a lot of things other than just football. I'm very interested in people would probably not assume this, but I'm interested in philosophy. I love history a lot. Government major, so obviously I'm interested in politics. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many great things that could come out of this. I'm just happy to see where it takes me.